Flyers. Today it's Tuesday, November 21st, and these are your announcements for the day. And welcome to our Thanksgiving special.
The most important thing about Thanksgiving is, of course, thanks and giving. I'm thankful for Coach Carey for always pushing me and motivating me to be better throughout my sport. Thank you, Miss Williams, for always being so generous and patient with my class. That takes skill. Thank you, Alea and Angel, for always being there for me through the good and the bad. And last but most definitely not least, thank you, Mom, for always putting up with me and being the best mom ever.
Thank you, Mrs. Cork, for all the learning. And thank you, Miss Skill, for letting us do coding. And lastly, thank you, Miss Seaback, for letting us do exercising. Thank you, teachers. Teachers rule!
I want to say thank you to Miss House for being the best math teacher and making math fun for our class. I also want to thank her for being very understanding for every student.
Thank you, Miss Chafee, for being one of the kindest teachers I've ever had and making health fun.
I would like to thank Miss Salehi for making instruments very, very fun.
Thank you, Santiago, for being such a good friend.
Flyers, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so let's take this moment to say thank you to at least 3 people. First, I'd like to say thank you to my mom and dad for helping me throughout my troubles and taking care of me and supporting me through everything. Second, I'd like to say thank you to all the teachers and staff here at our amazing school. They work so hard to take care of us, keep us safe, and make us smarter. Finally, I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Wright for being the best teacher at the best subject.
Thank you, Miss Rybacki, for keeping the library clean and open. I've been there many times now. It's amazing.
Thank you, Miss Williams, for helping me with my learning and giving me extra time to do my work.
Thanks to Miss O'Donnell for helping me with understand metabolism and how blood doping works. I'm really interested in it, and it's really fun.
I would like to thank Mrs. Nate, aka my mom, for calming me down when I was having my meltdowns and always having my back.
Thank you, Miss Sass, for being my favorite teacher. Even though I'm not in your class anymore, you still help me with my math work when I don't understand it.
I want to say thank you to one of my best friends, Milani. She's there when I need her, like most of my friends, but she's like no other. I love her and I'm happy that she is my best friend. I also want to say thank you to Mr. Wright for being the best teacher, and I think I can speak for everyone. He makes every morning a good morning.
Since you're part of the Faiss family, it's time to thank your teachers. So thank you, Miss Goff, for helping me with your class and other classes. And thank you, Miss LaPortia, for always keeping the hallways safe and pushing me to be better. But Thanksgiving isn't just about teachers. So thank you, Veronica, for being in my life and helping me in many ways. I'm so grateful I met you. Have a great day and happy Thanksgiving.
I just want to say thank you to Miss Khan for helping me improve my dance skills and being generous, caring, funny, and kind. You're an amazing dance teacher to me and other students, so thank you for being my teacher.
Thank you, Mr. Mojica, for helping me with my volume. Even though it's singing, it still helps with my speaking skills.
I would like to thank Asher for your patience and pencils. I may have not been the best friend, but you've always been there for me.
Thank you, Miss Bryson, for being such a good teacher.
Thank you, Vincenzo, for being there when I really needed you and just being a great friend in general.
Thank you, Mr. Mojica, for putting a smile on my face at the end of the day and helping me sing with confidence. Thank you, Easton, for helping me with my math. You're the best older brother I could ever ask for. Thank you, Mr. Wright, for helping me step out of my comfort zone and enjoying broadcast.
Thanks, Miss Crosby, for helping me understand multiple words. I used to read books that were not in my grade level. I would always fumble on all the different types of words that have "ly" at the end. After I went to your class, I've understand almost all of them. Thank you, and I'm very grateful to have you as my teacher. I would like to thank Liam for being my friend. He is always there for me, and we love to do things together.
I would like to say thank you to Mr. Wright for being a really cool and laid-back teacher and for putting up with all of our nonsense. I would also like to say thank you to Miss Williams for being really understanding and helping me with all of my ELA work. Lastly, but definitely not least, I'd like to say thank you to Miss Boyd for always trying to help me and hoping I'm successful in math. Thank you all.
I would like to thank Mr. Tomorsky for making all those tough times way more sweeter.
I would like to thank Mr. LaPaz for being a great and funny math teacher. He is always there for everyone in class and helped anyone who needed it.
I would like to thank Mr. Wright for everything, for all the fun things we do for us.
I would like to thank Mr. LaPaz. You helped me and set me on the right path. I'm really thankful for you being the one who really helped me throughout this year. So thank you, Mr. LaPaz.
Thank you, Mr. Wright, for being a great teacher, helping me with my speech and writing, and making class as fun as possible.
Thank you, Mr. Mojica. Your class has always been a place to take stress away from the daily life.
I want to thank you, Mr. Wright, for being an understanding, kind, and funny teacher that always has a positive attitude and puts that attitude into his classroom.
Thank you, Mr. Goldberg, for teaching me new things and having a really fun class.
I would like to thank Mr. Wright for teaching me to create scripts. It's going to be very helpful for me in the future, so thank you.
I would like to thank Mrs. O'Donnell for helping me when I can't understand something in her class and for being so nice and caring during my tough times in there.
Thank you, Leo, for hanging out with me and being just a great friend.
Standing here, I would like to thank a few people. I would like to start with Mr. LaPaz. Mr. LaPaz has helped me physically and mentally in many ways. He's the teacher you've dreamed of and has seriously improved my life. Next, I would like to thank Mr. Wright. He's an incredibly funny teacher and is the teacher for broadcast media, or FAISSFLIX Daily. He makes his class incredibly fun to be in and is always enjoyable. A student I would like to thank is Nixon. He has been my friend since 4th grade and has always been there for me. He's my best friend and I believe he deserved this spot on my thank you list. Those were 3 thank yous from me.
Thank you for being such a good teacher, Mr. Wright. Thank you for getting me out of my comfort zone.
Thank you, Noah, for being one of the best friends I've ever had. We've been friends since 2nd grade, and whenever you're not around, it feels like there's nobody to talk to. Sure, I do have other friends, but it's just that you're my main friend. We always hang out after school, and it just makes me feel pretty lonely when you're not around.
I would like to thank Layla for just being a good friend and understanding with me.
I just want to say thank you to Miss Sabs for being a great math teacher and being understanding, caring, kind, and funny. You make class fun and help me with things I need to improve on. Thank you for being my math teacher.
Thank you, Mr. Wright, for helping me with my public speaking. He always makes me want to come back to school on A days, and he is the one that makes class fun.
I'd like to thank Ryden for being an amazing friend and is generous and kind. I thank him for being always being there for me.
Thank you, Mr. Rice, for making learning fun and easy and helping everyone who needs it.
Since Thanksgiving is coming up, I would like to tell 3 people that I'm thankful for them. The first person I would like to say thank you to is Mr. LaPaz. He is so funny, smart, and generous, but not just to me, but to everyone in the school that he meets. Next, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright is really funny and is just an amazing teacher to have, whether it's broadcast, yearbook, student council, or digital arts. Lastly, I would like to say thank you to my older brother, Gavin. He is such an amazing brother. Even though we fight a lot, he still means the world to me. Have an amazing Thanksgiving, Flyers.
I would like to thank Mr. Wright for being one of the best teachers I've ever had. I get anxiety whenever I do a presentation or talk to big groups of people. But ever since I've been in broadcast with Mr. Wright, I haven't been getting anxiety anymore. Since I've been in front of the camera talking to all of you FAISSFLIX.
Thank you so much, Seville. You've been my only friend, and I'm very much appreciate that you've stuck with me through everything and been there for me. So, thank you, Seville.
Thanks to Miss Crosby for helping me learn new words in their meetings. It's been super helpful to me, and I'm very grateful.
Thank you, Miss Reedy. Your science class is the best, and you encouraged me to go on and be who I want to be. So, thank you, Miss Reedy. I would like to thank Mr. Wright for being an amazing teacher, but being able to have fun and being able to get the job done. Thank you for helping us get better on our announcements.
Thank you to Mr. LaPaz. He has been there since the beginning of the year and has helped me with so much. Thank you for helping me survive the first semester without stress. Thank you to Mrs. Khan. You helped me understand so much more about dance, and now I can finally do the things that I've always wanted to do. And finally, thank you to my best friend Lila. She has been there my whole life, and I can't remember a time without you. Thank you to these people for making such a change in my life. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for listening. Bye.
All right, Fest Flyers, I just want to give a huge thank you to students, staff. Thank you guys for being so supportive and making FAISSFLIX such an amazing experience. Our YouTube channel is reaching over 800 people, over 27 countries watch our FAISSFLIX, friends, family, all over the world. It is fantastic. So we're gonna reach our 500th video coming up here in December. We can't wait to give you a special for that. All right, Flyers, those are all the announcements we have for you today, and that was our Thanksgiving special. Make it a great day, or not. The choice is yours. Don't forget, have a great time with your family, watch some football, eat some turkey. We'll see you next week.